Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
I'm Euronymous. I was brought to this world to create suffering, chaos, death.
1, 2, 3. We are MAYHEM.
It's all just some stupid image.
Don't smile.
So, you've got your own band, your own record shop, and your own label.
You're a Satanist, right?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Terror has swept across Norway.
Never sell out. That's what you said. Saying things like never sell out sells.
Welcome back to our podcast. We're your hosts for the evening. I'm the Swan, and alongside me we have James Warney and Diego Luna. Plus, we also welcome back our musical counterparts, Admiral Atlas and DJ Onarres.
How's it going, people? What up?
This is episode 164, based on Truth and Lies, in which we will be discussing the highly debated 2018 film Lords of Chaos. But first, our usual pop culture news.
And now for a special news report, brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, kick us off.
All right, so it looks like HBO is in the early development stages for a HELLRAISER series. Whoa. So I don't know if that's going straight to the HBO Max.
Early development, so they're doing it.
Yeah, so it looks like it's getting started, at least on the developmental stage. So is anybody excited for that one?
Yeah, a redo? I'd be excited for it.
It's
I'm not familiar with the character, so
it's not. From what I read, it's not a remake. It's a continuation of the story. Correct? Yeah, they said that they didn't want to just reboot it, so they're just continuing the mythology of the original HELLRAISER and Pinhead. And I think it's going to be directed by David Gordon Green. A few episodes.
Oh, nice.
Who did Halloween, the 2018, and the Halloween Kills that's coming out in October. Hopefully coming out. And I think it was penned by, Michael Daughtry, who wrote and directed Trick or Treat, and Mark Verheiden, who did all of Battlestar Galactica.
Sweet.
So.
Dang, so that's like the seal of approval from all those people, huh? And like sci-fi, yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
Pretty crazy.
That's gonna be cool, yeah. What else do we got here? So it looks like, I guess Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier in the Marvel Universe, he was asked what his thoughts are on the new Falcon and Winter Soldier series coming out that's currently being delayed because of the coronavirus. But he said it felt really very cinematic, like basically shooting a long movie for a few months, and that it has the feels of the Winter Soldier, so that tonally it feels like the Winter Soldier, which is personally one of my more favorite Marvel movies.
Made you cry, James? Like when you saw it?
Winter Soldier? No. I don't know why, but I think it just felt so. It felt a lot more better. It was deeper than the other ones.
It had to be emotional, man.
I was just excited to see him.
I've seen that once. Yeah. I've seen that once. Hopefully, you said it's a TV series.
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus show.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few Marvel shows that are coming out right now, or they're going to be coming out in the next couple of years.
That's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of Sebastian Stan, he actually went on record saying that he wants to play Dracula in the new Blumhouse remake. And I could personally see him playing a Dracula because I think isn't he like Romanian or something?
With the long hair, he looks like a Dracula. He could play it off pretty good.
So I think that's a pretty. I mean, do you guys think he can play Dracula?
I think so.
Diego could play Dracula. Diego looks like Dracula right now, man.
I look like the Wolfman, dog. I'm trying to be the Wolfman. What are you talking about?
You look like somebody, dude.
The Dracula man.
I think he can play it, man. I think it's usually the left field actors that come out swinging and do their best at a role where they feel like they're the underdogs. So
yeah,
especially if they say they want to do it.
Oh
yeah, exactly. When they seek out the role and they actually put time and effort in doing something, I feel like it's always coming out, pure. Like the pure character that they're trying to do. But I think he'll be able to do it. We haven't had a good Dracula in a while.
But there's like a lot of
Gary Oldman.
But there's like a lot of people fighting for that Last of Us Ellie spot. Like a lot of girls fighting for that Ellie spot. Like to be Ellie. Yeah, dude, like everyone wants to petition somebody. Like, I don't know if anyone knows about The Last of Us, but it's like pretty good, and it takes like a strong female role, like a young female especially.
Yeah, she's gonna have to be young at least, so they can carry it on for a few seasons.
It's gonna be hard to pick. People are gonna be picky and putting it down already. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, once that news breaks, if whoever plays her they're gonna get shit on no matter what.
Yeah. I'm gonna be happy that they do it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be crazy. But my last bit of news, I don't know if anyone's gonna be excited for this one. I'm not really excited, but Now You See Me. It was a magic movie with Dave Franco, or what's his name?
Yeah, David Franco.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman and Mark Ruffalo and some other people. They're doing the third one. It's currently in development. Yeah.
What is it called again?
Now You See Me 3.
Now You See Me? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, for sure.
Or they're like street magicians, and then they...
Yeah, I actually saw... Yeah. I saw something about that, and it was... what was it? Like part of... it was a little bit part of my news that I wanted to throw in at the end, but I did see that it was in development for Lionsgate, or through Lionsgate?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Is it the way they like do crazy card tricks? I don't know.
Yeah, they do crazy like illusions and stuff, and they.
Okay. I'm starting to on
the Zombieland guy and the Zuckerberg kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Top Gun Maverick, the guy who co-wrote that, so the sequel to Top Gun is actually writing this one. So I mean, we don't even know if the sequel to Top Gun is good, but he's on board.
know, right?
And he's currently writing that. If that holds any merit for anybody, but I don't know.
I hope it's good.
The first one was good. I think I saw half of the second one
for sure.
So yeah, that's my last bit of news. It's short and sweet. I didn't really have much to that I thought was newsworthy this week. Onarres.
Okay, I got some news. So I'm gonna start off with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is set to be underway already, even during these times where like we're not supposed to be making stuff, or like they already like, because it made like $300 million for them, so of course they're gonna want to do this one, and they're gonna want to bring Sonic and his friends into this one. So I can't wait for this movie to be underway. Like myself, I like the first one. I don't know if anyone's seen.
Yeah, I saw it. It's really good. Jordan loved it. Yeah,
it's good. It's good. I like the teaser of Tails.
Yeah, at the end.
Wow, thanks, dude. I haven't seen it.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
Sorry, man.
I'm just
sorry,
joking.
bro.
It's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
It's
You're
all
under
good.
quarantine. You should be watching it already.
Oh yeah. Well,
no, I heard about the whole thing at the end of the movie that Tails was coming out, so it's not a ruin. You're still cool in my book, Diego.
I brought kayfabe, dog.
Hey,
there you go.
And then one of my other news. Well, my other news was the Sebastian becoming Dracula thing with Blumhouse. And then, dang, I think that's all I have for you guys, dude. I'm short on the news as well.
Pretty slow this week.
Yeah.
I'll go next, man.
All right.
I do have just like a couple things. I did see that Trolls World Tour. I don't know if you guys heard about that movie, Trolls World Tour. The only reason I know about it is because my little cousins were watching it, and a couple of people online were posting about it. But I guess they opened up with like 100 million in sales in the first 19 days, and that's just on like home rentals and home buys and stuff. Since there's no movies, so that's just with people staying home in quarantine, 100 million just for the Trolls movie. So that tells you people are fucking bored, dude. Yeah. Also, something that caught my attention, Goosebumps, the TV series in the works with producer of the first two films. So they're going to turn Goosebumps into an actual TV series.
They're bringing it back?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who it's being signed with, like maybe Netflix or like Hulu or something, but the producer of the first two movies he's going to be having a big part of this whole thing.
Who owns the original rights for it? Who released the films?
I don't know. I actually never
I think it's Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. So they own Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps.
Well, I have a feeling they might do something with Netflix, because I know a while back we talked about Netflix teaming up with, Nickelodeon teaming up with Netflix to do a Ninja Turtle series.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And I think that's pretty much for my news, dude, other than like Now You See Me Part 3 in early development. And I didn't get the full scoop on this, but I heard like Universal Studios and AMC are kind of in a disagreement right now because of the release of Trolls. I don't know what the rights were for it, but there's some sort of disagreement where when and if AMC comes back into the picture, they're boycotting playing Universal movies.
Whoa, really?
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the full scoop on that is. I just read a quick post about it, and there wasn't any detail that I got fully, but it was just something that caught my attention that I didn't understand why, but it was like a quarrel between the release of Trolls World Tour.
That's pretty bold coming from a company that's supposedly on the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I was tripping on too. They're basically stating that they're not going to play Universal movies, and that's a lot of movies in there. That's a lot of movies, dude.
You're kicking money out of your door, basically.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear anything about that, or is that just something that I read out of shenanigans?
I don't know. I didn't. You probably. Where'd you get that from?
It was online, like everything else.
I was like, it would be fucking horrible if it was like, oh, I got it from The Onion.
Yeah, no, I'm checking it right now. AMC vows to bar Universal movies from its theaters.
It's like when I read it was only like a maybe like 3-sentence like description of what it was. It was vague on why, but it just basically said when AMC gets back on its feet, they were going to boycott Universal movies because of some sort of discrepancy. And that's all from my news, dude. That was the last bit of my news. Just listening.
Oh, okay. I know why. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Universal's trying to release their movie. They want to release their new business model is to release movies in theatrically, and for in-home watch also at the same time.
It's going to rub people the wrong way.
And that's why AMC is basically banning Universal movies, because they're basically cutting their profits in half if they do that.
So Universal's cutting out AMC and just going directly to the people at home.
Yeah, they're going to VOD or in-home, on-demand, stuff like that the same day it releases in theaters. That's what their plan is from now on, I guess.
Times are changing. I'm telling y'all, times are changing.
We're gonna have like virtual NFL and stuff now.
I doubt it. So yeah, that's pretty much my news. Who want to go next, man? Diego or Wesley or Diego?
I was going to talk about more releases that happened over the weekend, but I refuse to talk about WWE at this point now. So yeah. So go ahead, Wesley.
tag team. Quick tag. That's a quick
I'm
tag.
giving you the hot tag.
Oh, that's why.
Jumped out.
That's why you didn't like those pins that I posted, man.